Hi, Professor. My name is Pham Ngoc, and today I would like to share my strategic marketing plan for Magnetic Island in Queensland. As the DMO strategy officer, my goal is simple: how Magnetic Island can attract more valuable international visitors while protecting the environment that make it special. I will explain the destination's current situations, why I choose target markets, and the key marketing strategies, and finally the destination branding. Before making any marketing decisions, I will use SWOT analysis to look at this place. First, one of the biggest strengths is natural environments. The island is part of the Great Barrier Reef World Heritage Area and is famous for beaches, walking trail, and white koalas. It's also around 20-minute ferry ride from town Sylvie, so it's easy to reach. However, island also has some limitations compared with the destination like Cairns or the Gold Coast. It has fewer hotels and less infrastructure and the lower international awareness. At the same time, more travelers are now looking for sustainable and nature-based holiday, which is a rich opportunities for this place. But the climate change and the pressure on the Great Barrier Reef remain major challenges. So instead of attracting as many tourists as possible, I believe the better strategy is to attract high-value visitors who stay longer and travel during the quieter period. This supports both sustainability and long-term competitiveness. So based on my research, I select China as my primary market and the United States as my secondary market. These two market fact sheets come from 2022 customer demand project and I take from their website. Although the visitor number based on pre-COVID-19 data, the periods also include research on travelers' preferences after COVID-19, make it useful for understand the current market demands. Now let's look at the China. Chinese travelers spend most in Australia and almost half say that world-class nature is the most important factor when choosing a holiday, and that makes Magnetic Island a great match because it's beaches, wildlife, and a Great Barrier Reef locations. And for US traveler value safety, friendly local, and nature and good food. They are all experience Magnetic Island and can naturally offer. Overall, I focus on travelers who are looking for authentic nature experience. China offers a larger market while the US bring high value customer. So together they create a balanced strategies. So after selecting my target market, I make 3 case marketing decisions. First, I would invest more marketing resources in China while still promoting Magnetic Island to select travelers from the US. Second, instead of competing with the destination like Cairns or the Gold Coast, I would position Magnetic Island as a premium nature-based destination. The focus would be on the wildlife, walking trail, local culture, and regenerative tourism. Finally, I would encourage visitors to stay longer, travel during the off-peak seasons, and explore different parts of the islands. And these strategies help increase visitor spending without putting extra pressure on the islands. Limited infrastructure. In another word, the road is better tourist is not just more tourism. And the last one is destination positioning branding. My branding statement is Magnetic Island, where islands nature come alive. I choose this because it reflects that make destination unique. Visitors don't come here just for themes park or luxury shopping. They want to run away from the city lifestyle. They will want to experience nature like wildlife and slower island lifestyle. This positioning is different from larger destinations like Cairns or Gold Coast because it's focused on peaceful, authentic, and sustainable experience. In conclusion, my strategy is about quality over quantity. By attracting the right visitor instead of the most visitor, Magnetic Island can strengthen its competitiveness, support local communities, and protect its nature environment for the future generations. Thank you.